Hello, I hope your weekend is going well because D23 Destination dropped some amazing updates that you must know. Every 2 years, there's one place where Disney fans gather to dream a little bigger, where whisper turns into reveals, and where the future of our favorite stories come to life. That place is D23. This year, they revealed some amazing updates, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna discuss those all with you right here. From park expansions to everything new in the films, to Disney Plus, to Disney Cruises, everything that has been discussed. So let's deep dive right into it. Hi, I'm Mridu. I'm a designer. I make videos about my travel, Disney, films, books, movies, and a lot of design in between. There's a confusion between what D23 is and what D23 Destination is. So let's talk about that a little. D23 is basically a fan event that Disney runs, which happens every once in 2 years. 23 is basically 1923 when Disney came to be. D is Disney, 23 is the year it started. Now it is a biannual event that used to happen. It's a fan event that used to happen it still happens in Anaheim, where they would reveal all new things in the park, in the cruises, everything that's coming in the films, live action, animation, and on Disney Plus, all the shows, everything. But from this year, what they have also introduced is Disney Destination, which is basically based more on fan based events. It's more on storytelling. It discusses more about behind the scenes panels, first looks, celebrations of Disney anniversaries, milestones, special collections, and exclusive merchandise, an experience only available to the attendees. So not everything has been revealed or shared to us. So D23 Destination is also a very intimate event than D23, which happens in Anaheim. It's a bigger convention where there is a lot more happening, there is a lot more reveal. So Destination D23 news covers 3 topics, which is Disney Park news, Disney Cruise Line news, Walt Disney Studio news. As we are already talking about D23, first thing that they actually revealed yesterday, which is also one of the biggest news, that next year's D23 will happen on August 14th, 15th and 16th in Anaheim. The tickets will go on sale from next year in spring. That as soon as they go live, they sell like hotcakes. So if you are willing or if you want to go, you must be on top of it. Someone came to say hi. I will keep updating it on my community page when the tickets go on sale, etc., even on this video if someone finds it later. One of the first things that is coming is a new Disneyland documentary. There's a documentary already on Disneyland which I completely loved. I loved. It is not on Disneyland, but it was more about the Imagineers. Film is going to be named Disneyland Handcrafted. It will debut on Disney Plus and Disney's YouTube this winter. It's created by Oscar and Emmy nominated director Leslie Iwerks. Disneyland's Handcrafted is going to bring in unseen footage. It's gonna have a lot of insights from the people who were working on Disneyland back then. It's gonna share rarely seen footage of Walt Disney archives, and it's gonna explore everything that the artists, craftsmen, Disney Imagineers had to say. And there's plenty of footage that has not been used at all as of now, and everyone is gonna, I think, love it.
The people of this country are about to see and hear a new adventure in entertainment. It will come upon the American theme shortly under the title of Disneyland.
Walt Disney is the greatest creative genius in the entertainment business. He's brought new concepts to the theaters and entertained millions and millions of people.
There was quite a build-up there, and
You deserve it.
well, that's what worried me, you know.
Walt, in his own mind, set a deadline that was impossible to make. An opening of July of 1955.
We got those orange groves. He said, this is all top secret stuff. And I said, yeah, that's right. And I didn't bother to tell him. I thought he was out of his mind.
When Walt described this great park, I knew that this was not a good idea because who was going to drive 30 or 40 miles?
For a first-hand progress report, let's visit Disneyland now.
The thing I liked the most about those days was it was a great thing to have somebody say, well, let's do it.
What Walt started out to do, for heaven's sakes, was to do something as radically different from Coney Island as he could dream up.
Pressures were tremendous on everybody. We all lived down there, and we worked from early morning to late at night.
Most people in Hollywood thought Disneyland would be a Hollywood spectacular, a spectacular failure. So Roy Disney said, "What do you mean, most people in Hollywood?" He says, "That's what I thought."
It was just like a great big panic. It was a miracle that it ever went on, and just as it was a miracle that Disneyland ever got open.
I've read books as well on Disneyland. I have watched a lot of documentaries on Disney Plus itself. I'm gonna recommend them over here. So I feel like this is something that I'm gonna really enjoy. So I was actually really excited to see something like this being announced. Second thing that came is that we're gonna have a new Disney original called Hexed, which will debut in fall 2026, which is next year. It's gonna be an all original film, and let me say this very seriously, if you want more original films by Disney, you must support an original film. Do not blame it on marketing, do not blame it on anyone else. Go and watch the film. If you are watching this video, remember it. Next year, 2026, fall, there's a new film coming. The premise of the film is there's a teenage oddball and his mom who discovers that his actual weirdness is his hidden magic, which transport them to a world where magic can run free. It already sounds really exciting. I will be definitely going and watching this. Though I do wish a film where they do explore different princesses, because I do miss, you know, the Tangled Frozen era where they had these really nice stories come to life. I do miss that. There are two new characters which are joining the cast of Zootopia 2. Mervyn Dancer is voiced by Patrick Warburton, and EMT Otter and Baroness Bear is both voiced by Yvette Nicole Brown. Zootopia is coming really soon. It hits the theater on November 26, 2025. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw is coming to Disney Plus. Is going to premiere on December 5th, 2025. So there's a lot of content coming in winter this year. And it's gonna be really, I'm also going to make a video about all the films and shows that I'm really excited about, which are coming in the second half of the year, which has already started. Like, we've already missed 2 months, but I'm gonna still make it soon and I'm gonna upload it. Next update, which I was shocked to actually hear about this update, and I was like, whoa, this can happen. This is something that is coming up. Ice Age Boiling Point hits the theaters in February 2027. Ice Age is actually not a Disney film. It never came under that. It was a Blue Sky film which came under Fox, and Disney had bought Fox, I don't know in which year, but they had, I thought, for, you know, Ice Age is over and Ice Age is not gonna reboot or there will be no more Ice Age films. But nope, Disney thought of reviving it, and now there's a new film that's coming up. The new film is going to take the herd, you know, and love to hear never before seen corners of the treasures lost. Those are all the updates from Walt Disney Studios. Now we are going to discuss everything Pixar. More Pixar films are on the way. A lot of original content is coming. A lot of franchises are coming on their way. So Gatto is coming in 2027. We did see the concept art of it with a cat, and it's gonna be a hand-drawn animation if I'm not wrong. Yeah, the Lucas director is coming back to direct it. Hoppers is also coming in 2026, which is next year, around feature all these people. I can't pronounce their names, I'm writing them down here. It's gonna be released in March 2026. The film will follow Mabel, an animal lover whose mind is transferred into a robotic beaver to communicate with animals. Toy Story 5 premieres in summer 2026. We already knew Toy Story 5 was coming out. In D23 they announced that last year. The original cast is returning, and as Toy Story is hitting 30 years in 2025, it is also going to return in the theaters on September 12th. And you can also watch Buzz Lightyear's return to Macy's Thanksgiving Parade this November in balloon form. A lot of Toy Story content that's gonna happen and makes every Toy Story fan happy. All the updates that were announced for Disney parks. One of the first updates that they did was the Tron Lightcycle run will get a special layover on Tron Paris, which is not only going to be in Florida, but it's also going to be in Shanghai, and it's only for like a limited time in fall 2025. So it's gonna be exciting. I've never been on this ride. I've never been to Florida or Shanghai, which is sad, but makes me excited because when I saw it I was like, oh, now I'll see new content from people. We were in Disneyland this year, but we were not able to watch Walt Disney A Magical Life. I think it was shut for some reason and we missed it, and I heard that it's actually really lovely. Okay, so this show is also being added to Florida's park, World's Magic Kingdom, and it will be added to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. The other things that have come for Disneyland parks are basically novelty items that are coming to Disney parks and Disney Cruise Line. So there will be new novelty buckets that have been added to Disney's property. Old popcorn buckets, which is Holiday Christmas Tree Truck Bucket. There will be Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar Holiday Zombie Mug and Trader Sam's Grotto Holiday Zombie Mug. Disney Destiny Haunted Mansion Parlor Poseidon Mug. Monsters Inc.'s Cream Canister Bucket. Little Green Men Jetpack Sipper. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet Spring Bucket. That looks really good though. I think I wanna buy that. Bantha Sipper. Yeah. So these novelty items are coming, and there was also some Disney Cruise Line update, which was the new cocktails or the things that you can experience, which I think I'm gonna make another video where I'm gonna talk about everything that is coming to Disney Destiny. The first sailing is in November, and there's also another new ship which is called the Disney Adventure, which is sailing from December. I've already made all the new updates that are coming to Disney Adventure. You can click here, anywhere here, and you can watch that if you want the updates. I think that's all for now, and let's catch up tomorrow. Bye.